Good morning, Tom Beal here, coming to you from the halfway point of the morning walk. Beautiful sunrise behind me. You can see above my head there through the shrubs here. And I'm here because it is windy. Windy as all get out by the water. It's beautiful over there. I did a little video just a second ago on Instagram, a 1-minute video, but I want to chat with you here to remind you that if you reflect upon your past, you will see that numerous times, countless times, you have turned your dreams into reality. And I'm just reminding you that you are, in essence, holding within you the, what do they call that? Aladdin's lamp. Your wish is my command. And you can look back on your history and see time after time after time that you said, ooh, I want that. And you've turned that into reality. Ooh, I want to do that. And you've turned that experience into reality. Ooh, I'd like to be hanging out with that person. Ooh, and that became a reality. You have been someone who has used these strategies to turn your dreams, your desires into what you're currently experiencing and or have experienced in the past. This is a reminder to you to empower you and let you know that you still have that capability. You can turn your dreams into reality. But what happens is a lot of times people get busy in this world of distraction and focus on all these external things instead of taking that hour of power in the morning and giving it to yourself, between you, yourself, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, to gain clarity on where you are and where you want to go. And when you do that, you're now able to begin dreaming again. Yes, this is me giving you that authorization. Here it is. You have the power to dream again. You have the power to dream bigger than ever. You have the power to tap into the same strategies, the same principles, the same laws that have allowed you over history of your life to turn your dreams, your desires into fact and reality. So it's time to dream again. It's time to separate yourself from the noise, from the distraction. This device that I'm using right here, the main culprit of these distractions, and give yourself the time to reflect on where am I going, what am I doing to be the best version of me, to improve my health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, to improve my key relationships. Who are my key relationships? Identify them. What am I currently doing and how can I make them even better? And to improve my financial situation, which in essence, money is a tool and a resource that allows us the opportunity of more choices, to be able to do what we want, when we want, where we want, with whom we want, if we're able to tap into this. And today, in this day and age, there's never been a better time to be alive. And I would encourage you to grasp that, understand that, and take a look at the facts to back that up, that empower you and give you more tools than ever available to a human to get you the ability to turn your dreams into reality. And it all begins with starting to dream again. If money weren't an option, what would you choose to do? If you were able to, after the stuff phase, use my $1 billion. I hand these $1 billion out to inspire people this exact lesson. If money weren't an issue and someone just gave you an extra 100,000, $1 million, 5 million, 10 million, 100 million, $500 million, $1 billion, after the stuff phase, what would you do that you feel is your reason for being, your purpose for being here? And trust me, there's always a stuff phase. And hopefully you're able to pull through that. Look at celebrities, look at athletes, look at singers, look at people who came from nothing and are given a lot of money, whether it's through athletics or through their musical or entertainment abilities. And without the financial literacy, very quickly that money flows away from them because they got caught up in the way that they thought they had to be with money. And they didn't get to past the stuff phase and focus on what's truly mine to do. What is my reason for being here? If money weren't an issue, what would be the thing that I would do that would give me fulfillment, that would make me feel like my life served its purpose? My life did what I uniquely was able to do. Here's the great news. You don't have to wait for someone to give you 100,000, 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, etc. You can choose to ask that question to yourself right now. Find the answer of what's really on your heart. What is your unique gift? That if money weren't an issue, this is what you would do for joy. And in doing it for joy, it would spread joy to others. It would share your gift with the world. What is that? And you don't have to wait for those resources. You can begin becoming curious right now. In this day and age, take this device that I'm recording this, these smartphones, and start being curious. Start finding who's already doing that. Who are the authors? Who are the experts? Who are the people that are already doing that? Chances are you're not in a Star Trek scenario where this is where no man or woman has never gone before. Chances are there's people who had the same dream as you, something similar, that have followed their dream and received various results from going down that path. You don't have to generally cut a path through the brush. The path is already there. Success leaves tracks. Success has a trail. So when you become curious and you find that answer, what's yours uniquely to do that would bring you fulfillment, that would bring you joy, that would bring you satisfaction, that would bring you a life worth living, that would bring you that passion, that burning desire, and you find there's others, hey, there's other people that have carved this path for me. I don't have to carve the path by myself. I'm going to tap into their story. Hey, where were they and how did they do? In today's day and age, chances are they probably have some videos, they probably have some audios, they probably have some books, they probably have some resources that will help you say, hey, I was just like you, and here's the first step that I took, then here's the next step, here's the next step. So ask yourself that question. If money weren't an issue, what would you do that is your burning desire, that is your gift, that is your talent, that is what would bring you the absolute ultimate joy, the absolute ultimate passion, because this is what you're doing. And if you can do this and turn that into a way to monetize it, we live in a day and age unlike any other. I mean, if you follow some of Gary Vaynerchuk's work, he's like, I don't care if you like Elf, I don't care if you like the Cabbage Patch Kids, or I don't care what your little niche is. In today's day and age, you can find a way to monetize it. Imagine getting paid to do something that you love. Imagine getting compensated at levels that you barely believe were possible, doing something that you're extremely passionate about. Think of like the athletes who get paid high amounts to play the sport, play the game. Imagine you getting paid these high amounts to play the game of life. We live in a day and age where that is possible. This is the best time to be alive. Stop letting the distractions pull away this focus and start putting the focus on what is mine to do. And it begins with dreaming big. What is your dream? If money weren't an issue, what would you do that would bring you that joy, that would bring you that fulfillment? And guess what? Start exploring that path. And you don't have to stop, burn the boats like they say and cut all ties. Keep doing what you're doing, but add in exploring this new passion, exploring this new possibility. And that will lead to one breakthrough, that will lead to another, that will lead to a whole bunch of different steps that you can't see right now, but it begins with taking the first step. There's a quote from Zig Ziglar: 100% of the time, the people who don't take the first step never take the second step. Become curious, become joyful and passionate about life. Guess what? Here's the news flash. This journey goes fast. Regardless of how long we live, in a blink of an eye, we're all going to have that last breath. At the end of my days, my hope is that I don't have regrets on things that, man, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have taken that opportunity to work with that person or do that particular project. Why didn't I ever go explore this particular passion that I knew was mine to do? No, that's not what I want for me. That's not what I want for you. I want you at the end of your days to give everyone around you a high five, say, holy crap, did we have an awesome time? Did we go for it or what? This life is a gift. This life is a journey to a playground. This life is a trip to an amusement park. The doors close for each of us at different times. It's up to each of us to make the most of this journey while we're here. Find out what rides are yours to ride and go ride them. That means find out what your dreams are, find out what your passions are, get explorative, go explore those, and find out through curiosity how you can turn those dreams into a living reality, which you've done many times before. If you like these messages, you'll want to get on my email list. And when you do so, you're going to gain a very powerful gift. It's my app called the Simplifier app. It's over $5,000 worth of real world value waiting for you in there to take your life to the next level. Go to yourbestawaits.com. You'll learn how to gain access to the app. You'll get on my list, which shares more insightful tips like this. I hope this was helpful to you. I got to get back to some client calls today. Make today great. I will talk with you soon. Bye for now.